After relinquishing my seat as the billionaire's wife to a penniless university student, my former mother-in-law compensated me with 50 billion euros and promptly shipped me off to Eastern Europe. During those years in Eastern Europe, I opened a small flower shop in a quaint seaside town. I found a new social circle, fell in love with a new boyfriend, and was on the verge of getting married and starting a family. Then one day, the door to my flower shop burst open. An old friend stood there, her face a mask of shock as she blurted, "You're still alive? Why didn't you go back to London to find Aaron Britton? Do you have any idea how frantically he's been searching for you all these years?" I simply offered a faint smile, holding up the ring on my finger. "But I'm already married and have a child." The words hung in the air, instantly chilling the atmosphere to an unsettling silence. At my friend's urgent, silent prompting, I turned my head. Aaron Britton stood in the doorway, impeccably dressed in a tailored suit, his noble, frosty eyes fixed on me. But my mind drifted back to our third year of marriage, when Aaron confessed he'd fallen for a university student named Alice. He asked for a divorce, offering to leave with nothing. I cried, I raged, I even begged him, casting aside all my dignity. Yet Aaron merely looked at me with cold indifference. "Maura, I'm sorry, but I don't love you anymore." I ran to Alice's university like a madwoman, creating a scene that solidified her reputation as the other woman. Alice, in turn, hated me enough to run me over with her car. Lying in a pool of my own blood, my first thought was to send Alice to jail. But Aaron rushed back that very night, kneeling by my hospital bed, pleading, "Maura, please, let her go. She's so young. I won't divorce you. I'll come back to the family. I'll make it up to you, I promise." In that moment, watching him beg so humbly for another woman, I felt my heart twist into a knot of agony for the first time. But I loved him too much, loved him enough to agree to his terms. For the next 3 years, Aaron indeed cut all ties with Alice. Everyone said he'd turned over a new leaf. He came home punctually every day, remembered all my preferences, brewed me ginger tea during my period, and held me tight when I had nightmares. But once, while we were dining at a restaurant, he got into a furious brawl defending a harassed waitress. The moment I recognized her face, a chill colder than ice spread through me. He pulled a business card from his inner pocket and handed it to Alice, his voice low. "Go see this person. He'll arrange a decent, easy job for you." Alice suddenly looked at him, her eyes brimming with tears, and knocked the card to the floor. "I don't want any of this. What I want, what I've always wanted, is just you. Aaron Britton, only you." Alice's tears streamed down her face. "For 3 years, I thought about you every single night, unable to sleep. I secretly went to our old dating spots and just sat there all day long. Aaron, why can't we be together when we clearly love each other?" Her sobs were heart-wrenching. Aaron looked at her anguished face, his eyes swirling with profound pain and struggle. "How do you think I feel? But only by returning to my family could I protect you. Alice, please listen." He turned to leave, but Alice suddenly lunged at him from behind, kissing him fiercely, heedless of their surroundings. Hidden behind a planter, I watched, transfixed, as Aaron's Adam's apple bobbed, making a final, desperate struggle. Then, he cupped the back of her head with one hand and passionately, fiercely, returned her kiss. I stood there, my blood seeming to freeze in my veins. I thought my heart had died 3 years ago, that it couldn't ache anymore. But I was wrong. A dead heart could still be tormented. Now, seeing the undisguised passion and adoration in his eyes, I suddenly felt like those 3 years of steadfastness had been a colossal joke. I couldn't bear to watch any longer. I turned and stumbled towards the elevator. A large hand suddenly reached out from the side, clamping over my mouth. It was the drunk man Aaron had beaten. "That was your man, wasn't it? He beat me up, so I'm going to make you pay." Thump. A heavy punch landed on my abdomen, followed by a rain of fists and slaps on my body and face. My consciousness slowly blurred.
Full story bio.